It's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Going into shield out of a combo is just infuriating, and then you switch right back to whatever you want. So here we go. It's going to be going against Byron, Peach player. And we see the turnip and the floats coming out immediately. Standard fare for this character, but oh man, I definitely want to see what Nicko can do with a turnip in hand. So many characters have really potent follow-ups on Peach with her own item. So I think that's something that's going to be a little bit more prevalent as she becomes one of the matchups you really need to learn.
Absolutely, and I think one thing that is pretty good for Nicko here is that Peach isn't really a combo breaker character. She doesn't have too much she can do at a disadvantage, especially versus a sword the size of Shulk. So he's going to have a lot of fun once he actually gets that hit. And approaching Nair on her is going to be an incredibly solid tool just because she can't come out of tool with anything to her, out of shield with anything to her reliably. Also, that was an incredible parry. That was
with the shield at the M&M status. Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Good plays by Nicko here, knowing you don't need any shield life left to do that.
Yeah.
And now we've seen Byron make a little bit of a comeback, but the forward throw and smash art is just so strong at the edge. Nicko pulling ahead. Wow, bear dash attack? That actually works in vanilla?
And you thought this was hard last stock. This is really where it gets hard. Chasing a lead versus Shulk, not fun, especially with swap out of hit stun. Now he's going to be able to just get shield pretty much whenever he wants and keep himself alive and keep jump to camp if he wants as well.
Gets to decide when he wants to die and when he doesn't. We see him switch off smash immediately. Goes for the high backslash, maybe trying to grab the edge. And even in speed, that dash attack killed him, dude.
Yeah.
That move looks so much better in Ultimate than it did in Smash 4.
Yeah, they really just rounded the character out. He still has a lot of the same flaws and can be punished in the same spots. But he actually works consistently when he's aiming for what he wants to do. You know, he doesn't get cheesed out. They made his Nair a little bit faster. I'm not sure how much faster they made it, but I know they cleaned up his frame data to be usable. You know, in Smash 4, some of it was just outlandishly bad.
Yeah, Shulk, absolutely a problem in this game, but Peach, man, let's talk about Peach for a second. This character can just put damage on the board like nothing.
Yeah. Absolutely one of the best. I will always say she's an anime character, man. Once she's hitting her block, it's not your turn for a while. You're going to have to wait.
Yeah, she definitely reminds me of Marvel, reminds me of Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball. It's just how long you're stuck in lockdown on block. But there we go. We see a great answer from Nicko. Up B out of shield.
Yeah,
with a lot of these DP characters, it's really good.
Yeah, his is actually just incredible because it kills super early, and then you use Smash, and you're sure you eat people, dude. And it's like frame 9, so it's a little bit worse, but the size of the scoop is so nice for him just because of how big his sword is and how disjointed the actual up B scoop is. Off the ground, he gets a lot of range on you, so you really can't jump in on him improperly.
Yeah, it's definitely considerably slower than like Dolphin Slash, Shoryuken, Super Jump Punch from Mario, but absolutely has its place. Oh, we're going to see Byron switch on over to Lucas. Not sure if this is the right call. I think both Peach and Lucas struggle in the sword matchups just because they don't have the range to contend with somebody like Shulk.
Absolutely, but I feel like what he wants from Peach, I can understand this because what he wants from Peach, he probably also looks for in Lucas, but he has a better time cutting off the horizontal with Lucas. I feel like that PK Fire is what he's going to want because Nicko was getting away with so much short hop pressure.
Yeah,
he is still kind of getting checked in these spots, though. Nicko making the right adjustments.
Now a good 2, 3, 4 hits in Buster, and you're already at prime killing percent from center stage. A little bit left of center, actually, on that Hillary Clinton positioning. Yeah. We see my man Nicko come through with the up B out of shield and still take a stock. Okay, Byron trying to pressure this edge here, catching the roll midway through. And yeah, the classic just, you know, tick them with it a little bit and then dip out to the center.
I really want to see people refine that trap. I feel like there's a lot more you can do to cut off their approach on the way and then also cut off any buffered options. That way you cover everything entirely because by doing that you'll end up also catching Hang. I don't know if Lucas can catch it, but I know Ness does. Ness catches ledge hang for sure. And it's one of the scariest things about his PKG.
I would say that Lucas probably does as well. Either way, we got Byron making a huge comeback all of a sudden in the lead. That first game was very convincing. But I don't know what Nicko's versus Lucas practice might look like. He's got Razo in his region for Peach.
Yeah, this character is pretty different in this game. He's not super outlandish, but he just doesn't have the same grab vortex. And PK Freeze is something that you really need to respect.
Yep.
When I say the same grab vortex, he definitely still has one, but it's just not as prevalent as down throw you until all my other throws kill you.
Right. Or the down throw into something else.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Nicko Gonna squeak by with that second stock, though. Things are getting a lot closer. See what Byron has to finish this stock out. Okay. Oh!
Nice.
That
Very
was
good
so
positioning.
good. Yeah, I love the air dodge that Nicko went for just to buy himself some time and make himself, you know, a little bit more unpredictable, but very reactable with that air dodge. And
yeah, absolutely. Byron just kind of making the right adjustment once he realized Nicko was trying to waste time out there, putting himself in the position to get the hard punish.
oh, 4 hits on block, down tilt to jab. Last one's going to crack through. Now we see Byron yet again in the lead, but only a very little bit. Wow, PK freeze on the ground. Not quite in neutral, but basically neutral.
Yeah, I feel like he could have went for a better check off of it. Just once he hit block, there was probably something he could have done to ensure him getting more pressure. But it just seems like there are a few routes that he hasn't cleaned up too much. Outside of that, I think his play is really clean. He's reacting really well. Yeah, he's honestly just making sure Nicko can't get in his face anymore. Because that's exactly what his Peach was getting overwhelmed by, and he's just like, you know what? Back up, bro. All my sweet spots are out where you want to be now.
Calling that bluff in a big way.
Yep.
Byron facing backwards. He knew. He was like, all right, Nicko's probably going to run off, wait for me to air dodge like every PK boy player would do in Smash 4,
Yep.
right? Probably old habits coming in a little bit. It's like, all right, I'm just going to wait out this air dodge. No. Kicked in the face and sent to the depths.
Kick in the door.
Yeah, he was definitely waving the 4-4 with that one, bro. All right. Now we have Town and City final stage for the final game of the set. Byron showing up in a big way in that last game, especially with how things started. It was very rough for him at the beginning, and he managed to salvage that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like one thing that Nicko is doing game 1 that he got a little bit at the beginning of game 2, but hasn't really been able to push since then, is his natural game flow. He just kind of understands how to go from Monado to Monado and position himself properly to just get things going in such a way that really applies the pressure onto his opponent.
Hey, that would be art to art, my friend.
Art to art.
You don't want to be on the Shulk Discord's naughty list.
Oh, man. They're going to kill me.
Oh, and Nicko might be about to kill Byron right here. No, going to cut it short. Doesn't want to overextend. Oh, my God. 54%. He's out of there.
Yeah, going deep. Smash Fair, just really scary. And Town also, because of the size of the actual stage body itself, one of the smallest sides relative to when you're actually out there.
Right,
If you get
right.
hit from the center, you won't die as fast, but on the ledge and off the stage, you'll die faster than almost any other map free.
Yeah, for sure. And Nicko taking full advantage of that. I feel like he was dead anywhere from that. But still, oh my lord.
Yep, nice check. Just gonna, that's his pop-off.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he was down 2 stocks when that happened really took a lot of the feeling out of it. But no way, no way, no way.
He air dodged out there. It was quite unfortunate.
I'm disgusted. Shulk is so strong, man.
Yeah, Shulk is incredible. He really just matched his flow. He found out what he needed to do. Made the right adjustments. For the most part, it felt like his use of Buster was cut short a little bit in favor of the movement-based
For sure.
parts.